What's up, baby club? It's your girl, Aluna Vane, or as it pertains to this video, just a biological woman taking a look at the deeply disturbing culture of online transgenderism. This just isn't the America that I know and love. So I'm here to ask one simple question today. Why are trans people taking over social media? Dun dun dun! Why is it that I can't go onto my Snappy Chatty stories without seeing Nikita Dragon or Tokyo Styles flaunting their synthetic breasts and gaudy wigs at me? It just seems like the transgenders are everywhere these days. So the question is, why are there more trans people on the internet than ever before? Well, the first part of this answer is simple, which is that there are more people on the internet than ever before. Why they're there, I wish I could tell you. It's probably to rack up Reddit karma that they can show off to their Tinder date, or like maybe to share their myriad talents, or maybe just to react to Logan Paul videos. But regardless of why they're there, they are there in greater numbers than ever before. The second part of this that we need to understand is that in the year of our Lord, 2020, there are more transgender people living visibly, living out, than ever before. So we look at the intersection of these two facts, the digital age and the rise of transgenderism, and at the intersection of them, we find that there are going to be, in fact, more trans people online than ever before at any point in history. Gasp, they're taking over. What I personally find interesting about this is that there almost seems to be a sort of feedback loop, where the more trans people that we have living visibly out and on the internet, the more cultural and societal exposure there is to transgenderism as a concept. And so then more closeted trans people come out, and then those very same people will go back on youtube.com to start making videos, spreading content that will yet again increase the awareness and convert yet more trans people under the flag of the queer agenda. But it is by no means for this reason alone that trans people seem to be taking up so many of the airwaves on social media. Amazingly, in the year of our Lord, 2020, there is still so much ignorance and confusion surrounding the lives and lived experiences of trans people. Not because we don't have the information, but because everyone is too scared to ask. I don't bite. At least not too hard. Instead, it's much easier to engage with a trans person and the intimate, spicy details of their life through the comfort and distance of a computer screen. In this way, we almost begin to create like a spectacle out of the lives of trans people. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, some of us are a spectacle, but we shouldn't be sensationalizing the thing, you know? And don't get me wrong, I understand that like, obviously the internet is a place for the trans community to grow and flourish and for people to uplift each other. That much is true. But at the same time, there's this almost, dare I say, like freak show element to the thing where everyone can stare and gawk and gaze. She had a what? She did what with a who? He's a what now? And so it stands to reason that trans people would do well for themselves on social media. In a way, you know, the community, the world, in fact, eats it up, right? It's so much easier to engage with this kind of stuff and to watch the freak show unfold before you when you don't actually need to get close to it. I mean, this kind of sensationalism and spectacle is the precise reason that videos like this, and this, and this are all allowed to exist. In fact, it's the precise reason that I'm making this video right now. Although, that being said, I could probably just get naked and make a video with triple the views. Was my outfit too sexy for him? So, I mean, we can see why the internet itself is attracted to trans people and the lives of trans people. But the question is, what is actually bringing trans people themselves to the internet? You know, what's in it for me? Why am I even here? I mean, really, why am I here? What are we doing? I mean, like, aside from fame, prestige, status, money, and the unattainable illusion of upward mobility, why is anyone even making content on the internet? I am convinced that trans people flock to social media because it is one of the only places, perhaps the only place, where they have a chance to control others' perception of them. And for all of my trans friends who are watching right now, you yourself will know that a person's perception of you, society's perception of you, is a deeply impactful thing. As trans people, we spend so much of our time trying to affect the way that others perceive us. So then to be able to go online and to have agency, have control with the lighting and the makeup and the angles and even the entirety of the narrative surrounding one's identity, that can be a hugely important and powerful thing. You know, like be kind to trans creators, because like often this is one of the only places that we have any agency over the way that people actually view us. So why are there so many trans people on the internet? Well, I can't speak for them as a biological woman, but for myself, I just know that I'm trying to get a Shane Dawson makeup collab. 5 million subs by the end of the year, honey. Let's go. Anyway, so check out my Instagram, check out my SoundCloud. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, smash that bell icon, join the AV club, and yeah, like check out my music. Just like stick around, you know. But anyways, my name's Luna Vane, AV, and we'll catch y'all next time. Love you. Bye.